Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brian Bogert, and we're here today for episode 71 of Bogert's Bullets. This is going to be a special three-part series. 71, 72, and 73 released 3 consecutive days in a row. They're all going to share a similar theme, which we're going to embed throughout all of them. But today's topic is going to be the destination versus the journey. Before I left for the trip, I ended up grabbing a new toy. So while we were there, we were able to capture a lot of great footage, and you probably saw some of that in the B-roll and the cameras that we integrated in the last video. But it really got me thinking. When I used to travel, when I used to go places, I always used to get frustrated when people would stop and take pictures and slow down the process. Never quite understood what they were doing or how they were going to capture the images. But instead, I was just so focused on getting to where we were going, moving through the process too quickly, getting to the end destination, that I often completely missed the journey. This trip was completely different. Because I had a new toy, I also was challenged in perspective right out of the gate. And I started to realize that if I really just sat in the moment, in every location that we went, every waterfall we saw, every swimming pool that we encountered, every black or red sand beach, anything that just kind of sparked a little bit of creativity or imagery for me, allowed me to stop and start playing a little bit with my camera. Shifting the perspective of the lens, changing the angle and the lighting, and really just playing with it. Taking a whole lot of pictures to really be able to capture a quality few. I think that's the other part I never really realized is good photography focuses so much on the volume of pictures. You understand the fundamentals, how to frame the shot, lighting, etc. But even with that said, some of the best photographers on the planet still will take multiple shots of the similar image from different angles, different perspectives, to hopefully come out with one incredible shot. What I started to realize through the trip was that I could literally view our experience through a different lens. I started out in the beginning of the week using the LCD viewfinder, which seemed to work, but it really allowed me to frame the shots almost similarly to how I would on my phone or something else. And I shifted my approach to start using the viewfinder. And what I found is that it blocked out everything else, and I allowed myself to see what was right in front of me and truly absorb and experience every element of the journey. It also completely changed the way I'm going to look back on this trip, because we got enough stunning shots. And that's not a way to brag, it's just, it was a really fun experience. Enough shots that were at least stunning to me, not saying they'll be stunning to you. So that when we look back on that trip, I also know the story behind every image. Where we were, what was happening, why I took the shot, what specifically it took to capture that image, how many different angles I took, the people that might have been involved, all of the above. It changed my approach from having to recall memory of a trip to being able to see an image and have everything flood back right into my brain, my body, and everything that I experienced. And it really put into perspective how often in life we're so focused on the destination that we completely forget about the journey. We completely forget about the little details along the way. We completely forget about all the hurdles, the bumps, the things we have to overcome, the slight changes in perspective that we need to make, the people sometimes that we were with, and the way that we felt throughout that experience. It's been proven how memories can fail and we don't really get to recapture some of those things, but if we're intentional and we pause in those moments to really focus on what's in front of us, to view the world through a different lens, to really challenge our perspective and frame what's right in front of us, we actually have a completely different opportunity, because we not only get to the end destination, but we get a meaningful journey along the way. So where in your life are you rushing through the process? Where in your life are you missing the details along the way? Where in your life can you challenge yourself to slow down and view the world through a different lens, a different perspective? Block out all of the noise by using the viewfinder that's right in front of you. We all have the ability to do that. this experience with my new toy has now ingrained that as an approach that I'm going to apply in many more areas of my life. If you liked anything you heard today, please like, comment, and share. And make sure to tune in tomorrow, where the video topic is going to be start with what you have. Until then, be great and be you.